All right, guys, so far we've gone over a body weight exercise for the lower body. That's your first exercise. Again, we're doing it in rounds, so 5 rounds of all the exercise so I'm doing superset. Then we went over how to make some weights. So you should have by now a bigger 60-pound weight, a couple of 10, 15-pound weights, and hopefully a couple of 25, 30-pound weights that you made yourself with pillowcases, or maybe you actually found some chains, or you found some actual weight, or water gallons, whatever it is, but you got it now. There's no excuse, okay? You should have it, right? Then we went over a mostly body weight, upper body type of the day. So that's your second workout. And now we're gonna go over a little bit more resistance, a little bit more weight. And this is the stuff that we do in the weight room. It's just that we don't have the actual weights to do it, right? So now we're gonna just get creative. So we're going lower body today. Starts pretty simple, squats, okay? So we know how to do squats. Let's talk about a front squat, okay? So again, whether you're using one of these, or your brother, or whatever it is, get that weight in front of you. I'm gonna use one of these 45 pounds. Okay. Hold it in front of you. It kind of looks like a Zercher squat because I got it right in front of me right here. Okay? So, you squat. Hips back, knees out wide, chest up high, and up. That's all it is. It's just a squat, right? If that's too easy, pretty simple. What we'll do is we'll do the squat, stand up, do a reverse lunge, squat, and that's 1. Okay? So we're gonna do a total of 10. This one we're not gonna superset. This one we're gonna go one exercise at a time. So get in your 4 sets of 10. Like I said, if it's really easy, then add the reverse squat and the second front squat. And if it's not easy, then just start with your sets of 10 or just add some more weight. Okay, and so that was front squats. We're not done with squats yet. Now we have back squats, okay? So this one you probably would be able to carry more weight. So for example, I have this weight I was using. If I was gonna get a workout, I would probably put it inside the duffel bag and put a little bit more weight in the duffel bag. Now just make sure no buckles. We're gonna hit my face. Just put it in my back, okay? That's one thing, be careful with duffel bags. If you get a buckle, if you get a hard handle and hits you in the lip, you could bust your lip open. So just be careful with that. At this point, it's just a back squat, right? So same thing, hips come back, knees come out wide, chest up, up. 4 sets of 10. If that's too light, put some more weight on your back, or turn it into the squat, lunge, squat walks that we do at school. So I'm not gonna be able to do it that well because my hips are not that great, but you basically do your squat, lunge, squat, lunge. And that's 1. So squat, lunge with your right, squat, lunge with your left, squat. And that'll be 1 rep for a total of 10. And we're going 4 sets of 10 of this. And the goal is to burn out your legs. That's it for squats. All right, so let's talk about deadlifts. And specifically, let's talk about sumo deadlifts, okay? Obviously, if you have the bar at home, definitely do the deadlifts the regular way, right? If you don't have the bar, but you got some dumbbells, then just get the dumbbells from the side and do the deadlifts that way, kind of like a trap bar deadlift, okay? But if all you have is a bag with some weight in it, as you saw how I put some weight in this duffel bag, put in some nice heavy weight, and just come in here, just like the deadlift, out nice and wide, come down, grab the handles, and all you're doing is bring your hips up. Now, this is kind of light for me, so if I wanted to get a workout, I would have to probably put in like another 40, 50-pound bag. So you want to make sure that if you're going to do it, you know, get something out of it. Don't just do it, go through the motions. The other way to go about it is get 2 5-gallon water gallons, and either hold them from the side, kind of same way from the neck, and pick it up, or same way, get it out wide, pick it up. The point is picking up the weight from the ground up and using your hips and getting your grip. So that would be the one way to go about doing a deadlift if you don't have the weights. Now the next exercise would be thrusters, right? So thrusters, you should have already made your 15, 25 pound weights, right? This is kind of light, it's like about 12 pounds, right? Thrusters is the same idea. So using like dumbbells. So you come down here. So it's a front squat into a push press. It's kind of light for me. This is only like 10 pounds. You probably want to be doing something in the 20 pound range. So what that means, if I was going to do it, I just have some water bottles in there. I'd probably get my books, get some magazines, some hay magazines, put them in the bag, and get them done that way. The alternative would be to grab, I only have one, but two of these, fill them with water, and basically do your sumo deadlifts that way. Now, I'm kind of going over the sumo deadlift because I know we've gone over that in the weight room, but remember, when you do your sumo deadlifts, all the same rules apply. Don't get lazy. Stay on your flatty feet, the weight's right across where your toes are at, so not way in front of you. You bring yourself down, you bring your hips down, your chest out, grab the weight, right? So follow all the same rules. Don't get lazy and all of a sudden start doing your deadlifts by bending over. Okay, so follow the rules. Get down here, grab the weight by the neck, and you want to just pick it up. Okay, it's just 6 inches. Just picking it up off the ground. If you have another way to do it, you need to have them on your side instead. And now in this case, you can use the handles to get a little lower. Of course, it's going to be right here. It is. Okay, but get your deadlifts in. It's very important. So next exercise I want to talk about is power clean. This one's kind of hard to do without an actual bar to clean. I believe it was a hand clean that I put down. But we can do an exercise that mimics the same movements and gives the same benefits, right? It all comes down to what you have. So if you have a sack, right now I have water bottles in these sacks. If you have a sack that is full of books, stuff that won't burst, right? So if I throw a water bottle up in the air and it comes out, it's gonna burst. You have, like I said, books, magazines. You can get like a nice 30-pound bag of magazines. I could just stuff a bunch of magazines in a bag, duct tape it to reinforce it, like I said, and put it in one of those sacks. Now what you have is a med ball, right? So what you want to do, if you can get yourself to, when you have a med ball, just get that nice and low, and just bring up the weight up as fast as you can, mimicking the same movement as the power clean. So what does that mean? That means you start by jumping onto your toes. Once you get to your toes, you get a big chest, and then you fully extend up. And you yourself jump up in the air as high as you can, throw it up in the air, get out of the way. All right, so from the side, it would be you're straight up, onto your toes, hips moving forward, big back, big chest, throw it up as high as you can. So you're mimicking the same movements of the power clean. Let's say you don't have a med ball. Okay, well then the one thing we can do is we can do a broad jump. Okay, so when you do a broad jump, you basically get down here, fully extend. You want to extend your hips, right? So when you jump, you want to think, I want to get my hips forward as quickly as I can. So that way, after I jump, once they're forward, then I can go ahead and put my feet in front of me. Okay, start with a broad jump. Once you get that broad jump down, then get a bag. Get a lighter bag. Do the broad jump, same movement, right? So when you jump up, make sure your hips lead the way before you actually do the jump, and get your legs out in front of you so you can catch yourself. So if you don't have the bar to actually do the power clean, you can make a med ball, do a med ball toss straight in the air. You don't get a med ball, then just do broad jumps, and preferably a weighted broad jump. And so finally, the last exercise would be the RDL. We can't forget about our hamstrings, right? So get a weight. Let's go single leg RDLs, right? So remember the whole movement starts by your back foot, raising it up, pushing your upper body forward. So it doesn't start by me bending down. It starts by me picking up my foot, and as it comes up, it forces my upper body down. The weight is more for balance than anything. So basically, we'll go back. Now, I'm not trying, it's not important that the weight touches the ground. So my chest is up the whole time. I get a good stretch in my hamstring and back up. 8 each leg. All right, guys, that's it. All right, pretty simple. You make a couple weights. You can start doing exercises that you're used to doing. And we didn't do, I mean, you can add the same idea to the single leg, to the Bulgarian split squats, to the step ups, lunges. You know, just put that weight on your shoulder, switch it on each lunge, and now you can get creative and start making your own workouts. Okay, but like I said, I just want to stress the way I would do it is I would do the body weight workouts in the morning. Knock it out when you get up, right? Go about your day. Make sure you eat a meal. Once you're fully digested meal, we're talking more like 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoons, then go ahead and do a resistance-based one where you're actually using weights to help you with your workout, okay? Do it at least 3 times. Man, if you can do it 4 times, it's even better a week. And as it gets, it's just like with the weights, as it gets lighter, either cut the rest down in between sets or add more weights. Make another bag, right? You know, do what you, or put somebody on top of you as you do as you're doing your squats while holding the bag. You know, get creative. Just obviously be safe. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt anybody. Okay. But for right now, that's it. We got work to do, and I just want you to remember to stay focused. Don't get creative and turn this into a game. Oh, hey, let's see who can do, you know, the craziest stunt, the craziest workout. Remember, the point is not to get likes, right? The point is to get stronger because we're doing everything for a purpose. We should be focused in, right? And our focus is on winning. Our focus is on preparing for victory. That's why I'm doing this, because I want to help you guys prepare for victory. Because like I said, we're going to the big boy league, and I want to dominate. I don't want to just compete. I don't want to be part of the game. I want to win. Hope you guys do too.